What up team? It is Sunday of fight week, which means it is day one of water loading, 7 litres for me today. It is about 1 o'clock and we're gonna do a little heat bath. Now it's not to start any weight cutting, of course. I'm drinking 7 litres of water today, so I will be more than hydrated. It is actually just to get the body sweating. It is to like acclimate to the heat, and yeah, just get the whole process kick started. So yeah, we're gonna jump in the bath for a little bit. We've got the UFC on as well. Get sweaty. Never any guesswork, guys. Get a thermometer. Alright, this bath is too hot at the moment, so we're gonna add some cold water, cool it down a little bit before we hop in. Alright, quick body check. Definitely feeling very fluffy and lots of water everywhere. So kind of like bloated and puffy. So much water just sitting everywhere. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway. Alright, so it is Monday, so it'll be day 2 of water loading, but straight after water loading you can already see a little bit of the fluffiness of the water is gone, which is crazy. We were very fluffy yesterday, but we better go get to it because we have another 7 litres of water to get down today, so let's go. Let's make some fight week water loading friendly breakfast. Now while the eggs are cooking, let me tell you about this bad boy. Ooh. I had a small Aussie business reach out to me to try out some of their gear, and honestly the quality is so nice. I love supporting sort of local businesses. This bad boy is a little bit thicker than a regular t-shirt, but it is like soft. It's so nice. Okay, I think it's time to flip these eggs. Got my little stainless steel pan, and look at that. No stick at all. Oof. And I've got this bad boy. Oh. Nailed it. Using stainless steel, you can make it basically non-stick, but it comes down to how you cook on it. You kind of got to learn. That was pretty good. So fight week diet. Now I struggle most with the low salt because I put salt on everything. I consume so much salt, but it also makes it so that when I remove it, my water load weight cut during fight week is super effective. The thing that I guess is difficult in fight week with the lack of salt, I really notice the texture of things. So sometimes eating the eggs, like I've got to make sure I eat them while they're still hot, because that like almost rubbery texture or that you get with eggs, which is why I don't scramble them, I hate. I cannot stomach. So I will either like poach my eggs during fight week or I will fry them. And again, I will try and eat the egg white part first because I find that's like the most rubbery once it gets cold, and then I'll try and finish with the yolks because I love me a yolk. Speaking of, let's take them off the heat so that they don't become fully solid.
Outdoor sort of.
So So now that we've had breakfast, it is kind of important that I sort of keep moving and help my digestion. Obviously, when we're doing fight week, we're doing low fiber, right? So fiber is what helps us digest our food. We're essentially keeping that to a minimum so we don't have that dead weight in our stomach, which helps us move a little bit of extra weight pretty easily for fight week. So while I'm still working my full-time job today, while also drinking 7 liters of water. But yes, because I just had breakfast, I'm gonna just make sure that I'm walking. I'm actually gonna slow that down a little bit. Nice and easy, nothing too strenuous. It's more just to help assist with my digestion. You definitely got to make sure that you have water though still left. Like, obviously not an issue on a day like today where I'm water loading, but when you get down to the less water, you got to make sure you keep some for when you're eating. Alrighty team, we are back for some lunch. Alright, we are having steak for lunch. And then in that baggie we have our veggies, we have some asparagus and green beans. So let's go. Pan is pretty warm. Go. Let's have a look at that. Oh, still heaps more than that. On the safe side, that's perfect. I'm gonna, looking for about 100 grams. Without salt, flavor is a struggle. It's not until you can't have salt that you realize how much salt actually enhances flavor of other things. The main ones I stick to, a bit of garlic powder, pepper, and some form of chili. So like straight up ground chili, or you would have seen me this morning using cayenne pepper because it's a bit hotter, gets a bit more of a reaction on my tongue. And the other one that people don't realize is vinegar. Vinegar is low sodium, low calories, gives the feeling of eating something salty without it being salty. I'm gonna sear up this steak. I'll cook my green beans and asparagus in the pan as well. I will finish in some vinegar. Oh yeah, look at that. Gotta remember to pace your water as well. If you try to just scull, like if you feel like you're behind in your water intake and you just try to scull a liter straight up, you will feel sick. I guarantee you will feel sick. Make sure you are paying attention to your water intake and you're consistently intaking across the day. Speaking of, boom. Alright, at this point I am going to like chuck on a little bit of garlic, pepper, if it comes out, and cayenne because those veg are pretty much done. I'm going to give them a quick wash around. That's good enough to sit over here to rest. Oh, that vinegar smell is amazing. If you don't like salt and vinegar things, or you don't like vinegar, you're really missing out on actually having something to add flavor during fight week. Look at that, spectacular. Woo. Oh, look at that beautiful piece. Fight week is so much more enjoyable with steak. Shout out to my local butchery, Rathmines Butchery. I buy all my meat from them every week, and my eggs, because they have sort of locally sourced eggs. They are so much better than the crap from the supermarket. Yeah, and they're really lovely people, and their meat is top tier. So good, such good quality, and it smells phenomenal every time you go in there because they also dry age meat, a bunch of it, and you can see it. It's so good. It's so funny, you watch me put the garlic, the pepper, the cayenne in there, toss them around. But honestly, you just don't taste any of them without the salt. I really only taste the vinegar
thank goodness. And then I get that kick of heat from the cayenne. Another key thing to do when you are during fight week is to make sure that you take either small bites and or you just chew a lot, just to make sure it's easier on my stomach to digest, because that's really important. Alrighty guys, let's head upstairs. Boom! It's time to round out fight camp with the final power rounds, final Monday power rounds. We fly out on Wednesday to New Zealand, so let's fucking get it. You guys, Monday done, Monday of fight week done, last big session in the gym done. Whew. Saying goodbye to a bunch of my teammates that I'm not going to see between now and the fight is just so beautiful, so humbling, so grateful for all of them. I wouldn't be here without them. Just a great room, great people, talented, hardworking, dedicated individuals, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so lucky. So lucky to be doing this with other passionate, amazing people. And that's another liter of water, pretty much done. I've left a couple of sips for the drive home, just the tiny bit in the bottom there. That will be 6. Got one more left to do. Got to keep one more for when I get home and over dinner. Alright, let's go home.